Mr. Malkovich, am I saying it correct?
Yes.
Okay, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Where do I start?
At the beginning.
Okay. Well, cut to the election. The Great White Hope gets elected. I thought our household would be happy about it. I find out I'm married to a libtard. And she starts going off the handle, and like eventually she's just partying and doing all this nonsense and gets on H, smack, like a loser, and goes off the rails, leaves me, we got 2 kids, 2 and 5-year-olds, and just leaves me to take care of these kids.
He emptied the kids' college fund to save her life. Now she's back, sober, with a new man. The twist? You won't believe it. He thought victory meant they'd celebrate side by side, building a future as a family. But the moment the election ended, everything shifted. The woman he once trusted seemed to vanish into someone unrecognizable. Nights of partying, long disappearances, and a growing distance that heroin quickly filled. In her absence, 2 small children were left behind, relying on a father doing everything he could to keep their world intact. Now he's in court, not just fighting for custody, but for clarity. And what she's been doing while he carried the weight alone will leave you shaken. The truth is far darker than anyone expected.
So, okay, I'm like, okay, fine.
Okay, so now we're getting into the important part of your story.
What do you mean? I'm giving you backstory. Isn't that what you're here? Don't you need context?
Yeah, but all of the name calling and
Name calling?
jabs.
I'm just telling you. I'm giving you context. Okay. This idiot needs to go to.
Okay, you refer to her by her name. What is your name?
Martha.
You will refer to her as Martha.
Martha.
Okay? She will not be a libertarian,
problem,
whatever you said, and an
I
idiot.
took her to rehab, which cost $20,000.
He storms into court with anger spilling over, naming names, hurling insults, and swinging words like fists. But the judge shuts it down instantly. Respect first, facts only. No more cheap shots. She zeroes in on the real issue. $120,000 poured into rehab, yet nothing to show for it. This isn't just about custody anymore. It's about dignity, accountability, and truth. And then he says something so reckless, the judge nearly has him escorted out. What could he have said to push her that far? You're about to find out.
All of our savings, all of our money, supposed to be the kids' college fund, but I figure the kids aren't gonna go to college if they have a mom on heroin. Pretty bad example. So let's get it
But
situated.
she got the help, right?
Yeah, she got the help.
Okay, so
she
that's
joined
what's
the cult.
important.
She drank the Kool-Aid. She stayed longer than her stint. Met some guy named, what's his name? Paul. Met Paul. You know, the globe-trotting Paul. What was Paul into, huh? Meth? Whatever. They're clean and sober together. She comes back, you know.
He emptied the savings, every cent set aside for their children's future, just to pull her back from the edge. Rehab or ruin. He chose to save her life. Now she's sober, rebuilding, standing beside a new man and starting fresh. But while her story restarts, his remains frozen, carrying the weight of their kids alone. And the twist? The man she met in recovery changes everything. You won't believe where this road leads next.
After spending an extra
Mr. Malkovich,
What?
excuse me.
Yes, I mean.
Did you come
always
here to waste
interrupt
my
everyone
time?
who's
What
in
is it
court?
that you want me to do?
Oh, okay. She's now got her life together. Her and Paul got a little apartment. I let her see the kids every now and then, you know, make sure that, you know, I'd leave them unsupervised sometimes. Not to mention, then when I do that, she's on Instagram with these weird friends, they're rehab people, introducing them to our kids. But anyway, I want money. She works now. She works out. Like she didn't even work out when we were dating. Now she's gonna keep it tight for Paul.
She once hid from the gym, from life itself. Now she's showing up, lifting, dressing sharp, posting with her sober circle. All for Paul. The woman who disappeared is suddenly back online, smiling again. He allows visits with the kids here and there, but deep down, he's holding on to something bigger. What he wants from her isn't love, it's accountability. And this time, the price goes far beyond money.
So you're mad about that?
Yeah, who wouldn't be? I spent all my money in just a heroin addiction, and now she comes back and she's all, Joe, you got his life together. And I'm like, well, okay, you know, I'm a good guy about it. She can see the kids, take them to Brahms, all that kind of nonsense, but you know, if she's gonna participate in their lives, I need a little bit of cash.
Ma'am, I just
Okay.
want to see my babies.
I was just getting ready to cut him off and move to you. Martha, you just want to see your children?
Yes, please.
Okay, and do the children live with him? That's a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
He's finished playing the role of the nice guy. Nights spent rocking sick babies, skipping meals just to keep them afloat. That chapter hardened him. Now he wants what's owed. She may be sober, sure, but if she's stepping back into the role of mom, she's coming with her own conditions, emotional support, financial backing, and more. And when she finally lays it all out, the entire courtroom falls silent.
So the way that it works is, if the children live with him, you are supposed to be paying him some sort of money for the kids. I mean, even though he's a little, you know, out
What?
there, he still is entitled to receive child support for the support of the children.
I don't mind that. I don't make very much, but
Okay.
I would really just, the
She's
thing.
a waitress at Denny's.
Excuse me.
I'm just telling you.
Excuse me. Did she cut you off while you were giving that elaborate story?
I mean, she hardly knows how to speak English. How's she gonna cut me off?
No. Did she cut you off?
No.
Okay, thanks.
The judge wastes no time cutting straight to the point. If he has the kids, then she pays support. End of discussion. She pushes back, insisting she doesn't make much. But the real shortage in this courtroom isn't money, it's respect. The tension builds, the air grows sharp, and it's clear someone is about to snap and risk losing far more than just their case.
Now, Martha, how much money do you make?
26,000 with tips a
Okay.
year.
You're laughing at that, but you're in this courtroom asking for her to pay you child support.
It's either that or just leave me and the kids and let us live our lives and just stay out. You know, they don't need
and
an
that's not
addict as a
healthy.
mother to be constantly.
Do you want me to help you get child support? Because if not, we can stop this today.
Yes.
And
Sorry.
you can come back another day when you're.
Miss
mean-
another day at work. You know, some of us make more than 26 grand a
You
year.
You didn't take anything before you came in this courtroom today, did you?
Take anything? What do you mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
She testifies she only earns $26,000 a year. He bursts out laughing, right there in front of the judge. Huge mistake. The courtroom isn't a stage for jokes. It's a place for truth and accountability. The judge fires back instantly, silencing the room. Now the question hangs heavy. Is he truly here for child support or just for revenge? The next moment will make that crystal clear.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You seem a little jittery.
Well, my kids' lives are on the line. I'm a little nervous.
Well, they're not really on the line if she got it together. And she says she wants to see the kids. And I think you should allow her to see the kids.
Okay, I do let her see the kids. She can get.
Yeah, but you do not have to demean her while doing so.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I know that he's right. I did have a hard time about a year ago. But like I said, I'm at a really, or like he said, I am seeing somebody else who I think is very good for me.
Okay.
His hands tremble, words stumbling out as he insists it's all for the kids. She, on the other hand, sits calm, insisting she's found love, stability, and a new path forward. But he clings to the past like chains. The judge interrupts, reminding them both that co-parenting is not about grudges, it's about the children. And then, with one firm ruling, she delivers a decision so unexpected that both parents are left in stunned silence.
Mainly, I would just like, I don't mind paying whatever child support, but if we could work unsupervised visits into the agreement, I would really appreciate that. I just don't want to see him anymore.
I think she should have some unsupervised access, considering
like-
that she's gotten her stuff together.
Well, how does that work? I mean, because who decides that? Like, can the first one be with another third party that comes?
I don't think that's necessary.
You're suggesting that I leave my children alone with her, right? Like, she could go to a park and there's some dude peddling H, and then all of a sudden she's passed out in the gut.
She pleads for unsupervised visits, her voice steady, almost hopeful. He fires back with fury, calling it a death sentence, insisting she slipped before and will leave their children stranded. The tension thickens as the courtroom holds its breath. Can someone who's battled addiction ever truly outrun their past? The judge leans forward, weighing the risk against the right to redemption. And when she finally speaks, her words don't just shift the tone. They raise the stakes for everyone in the room.
One of my kids is getting hit by a car.
Okay,
It's
I'm going to stop you right there.
unfathomable.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
And this is what we're going to do.
What are we gonna do?
What you're going to do, first of all, is get your foot. What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? I'm listening to you. Go
you
on.
have a cigarette in your mouth. There is no smoking in this.
Why
building.
would you be smoking in there?
No, there
What,
is
you
no
want
smoking. Wait, bailiff. Before he leaves, I need you to know this. We're going to reset your case because obviously you have a lot going on. So when you're ready to conduct yourself.
He actually lights a cigarette in open court. The judge's jaw nearly hits the bench. The case grinds to a halt, frozen in disbelief. In that instant, custody takes a back seat. This isn't about parenting anymore. It's about control, respect, and sheer defiance. The judge resets the entire hearing, wiping the slate clean. But it's her final words, sharp and undeniable, that slam the door shut and end everything right then and there.
Way that's appropriate for this courtroom, then you come back and ask me for some relief.
So you want me to come back and
no,
miss
what I
another
want you
day
to
at
do,
work?
what I want you to do is be quiet, listen to what I said, and get out of my courtroom.
This is a kangaroo court.
Well, thank
This is
you.
absurd.
Thank you. This is what we're going to do, Martha. We are going to reset your case to a later date. Just make sure when you come back, you have your financial documents with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
He actually lights a cigarette in open court. The judge's jaw nearly hits the bench. The case grinds to a halt, frozen in disbelief. In that instant, custody takes a back seat. This isn't about parenting anymore. It's about control, respect, and sheer defiance. The judge resets the entire hearing, wiping the slate clean. But it's her final words, sharp and undeniable, that slam the door shut and end everything right then and there.